All right, so Shane here, daily-astrocat.com, and it's Saturday, the 21st of June. So, first full day of summer, right? Ooh, starting to heat up here in the East Coast, right? Most of the United States as well. Wherever you're at, I hope you're having a nice time, whatever the season is bringing you, okay? We just experienced the solstice, and this is where you're coming for astrology, right? Daily astrology. This is how we do it, right? I got to get a little bolder and a little nastier with some of my numbers, though, because I tend to be a bell curve guy, and I'm right in the middle. And, you know, some days are not quite bell curvy, right? They're kind of like down in the dumps, or they're really up. It depends on where we're at. It really depends on the moon. And this is a very apt subject for this, because the moon is what I want to talk about, because the sun just entered Cancer. That's where we're at, right? So the ruler of Cancer is the moon. It's the sign of the moon. Divine female. It's emotions. It's our intuition. It's our tribe, our vibe, right? It's also how we express our emotions and how we go about doing things. Now, the Cancer season tends to be very nurturing. It's about matriarchal type of things. And really what we're looking at is we're looking at boosting this. Now, cardinal sign Cancer, however, we're not going to do stuff right away because the moon happens to be today in Taurus all day long. We're coming towards Cancer. We're going to come towards a new moon in Cancer, and that's when we're really going to act, okay? Right now, just look at everything that's not quite gone right. Take a look around the house. Take a look around, your heart, and see where it is that you're lacking or you may have a deficiency, okay? Now, you're going to feel this. You're not going to really be able to logic through this because we still have Mercury in Cancer. And we know that the logical Mercury, that logical Mercury does not function very well in the water signs. Why? Well, because it prefers to think of things in a linear fashion rather than an abstract fashion, right? And that's where we're at with the water sign kind of logic, that thinking, right? It becomes more intuitive, becomes much more part of a grander process, right? We can connect infinitely with Mercury in the water signs. However, we can get kind of out there too and go, woo. Anyway, let's talk about this because this is a productive day. Family matters are definitely going to be part of the picture today. Whatever you want to do it with a little bit of speed and some flourish, okay? Remember, actions are governed by Mars, and Mars is in bingo, ding, 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 Virgo. So in Virgo, we're going to be actions that might make us critical assholes. That's a good thing, right? Maybe, maybe not. Watch what you say. Think about it. Think about other people's feelings. It should be easy to do with both Jupiter and Mercury, and now the Sun in Gemini. But wait, there's more. We have Saturn and Neptune also in that 0-degree part of the zodiac, well, close to it. It's going to be forming a square with the Sun in Cancer. Squares are a tense energy, right? It's not quite a conflict because it depends on how they're getting along, right? Usually with the cardinal signs, there's an idea, right? And we want to put that idea forward. But there's a conflict on how we do it, right? The fire sign is all about action. We're going to act on it. Neptune is in Aries, and that is going to be a very, very interesting period because we're there for years, right? This is going to take a long time. This is like a 12 to 14-year period for Neptune in Aries, just like Pluto just entered Aquarius. That's almost a 24-year period there. So we've got some progressive forces that are working for us with Pluto and Aquarius. We've got artistic forces that are working for us. The last time I've gone through this, I've got a previous episode. I can put it down there and show you. And you can actually go back and listen to what I had to say when Neptune moved into Aries. Saturn in Aries is that helpful hand, right? Limitation, whatever it is that's thrown at us, we need to work at it and try to overcome it. Affairs of the heart, same thing, right? We had Venus in that same spot. Venus is now in Taurus. Venus is no longer concerned with what's exotic, what's woo, what's out there, right? Because let's face it, when she was in Aries, she was out there looking, right? Now it's all about the stability and the comfort, right? kind of like a chicken noodle soup romance, right? That's what you really want. You don't really want the wild crazy thing, right? Because crazy is as crazy does. So the color is a green saltwater taffy, and our keyword today is collecting. Now, what we're really doing for this week is gathering information up until Wednesday when the moon is new. Okay? Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't do it. Let's just play it cool. Play it cool for the weekend. Play it cool for the first couple days. Then you can come out of the gates on Wednesday and really get some stuff done, right? First full day of the sun in Cancer. Cancer season, cardinal sign. Already talked about that. New actions associated with the cardinal signs get a powerful push here. That's right, because if we're still operating on that basis, now Cancer is all about home and nurturing and family and stuff like that, right? Good points, good things to focus on, right? We focus on what's closest to us, right? Our family, our home. Now, the moon also represents the tribe, though. So just begin calling out, right? We're collecting. That's the key word, collecting. Start collecting. Call out to those around. One of those self-referential songs is those song references, right, that I wrote. Yes, might release that at some point. Okay, yeah, there is a copy of it. I may put it in as background music one time. Can do that. I got an acoustic version of Carrie and I recorded way back in the day at a friend's studio here in Framingham. Now, we also have stuff done today has the potential to become big. Okay, it does. It really does. You're not really putting all of it into that because you're really just kind of feeling testing the ground and stuff like that. But for creative people, this works out pretty well because we're going to actually have Mercury exiting Cancer very soon and entering Leo. And it's going to spend a long time. It's going to spend a long time in Leo for Mercury. We had it's Mercury's starting to cycle in the fire signs now. We had a couple of years where it was doing water sign things, so it was memory and nostalgia and just a lot more emotional, a lot more foggier. Now it's starting to get specific ideas, and these specific ideas are how to communicate outward. Look, focus on your Taurus things, okay, because the moon's in Taurus. So Taurus things are, what are Taurus things, Shane? Beauty, art, enjoying life, good life, food, drink, wine. All the other things that go with it, right? Also, home and a little bit of hearth, right? Yes, compatible with the Cancer energy. We have the moon in sync, right? Forms a sextile, actually. It's a very helpful pattern, and they work really well together. That energy works well together. So, enjoyment of good life makes for enduring memories. Oh, that's another Cancer thing, right? Summertime, wintertime, solstices, memory forming, right? Those seasons, right? And we're starting to form that memory where we're going into it, especially with this one here. This is a much more enduring memory than, say, like spring or, say, like winter, because who the heck wants to remember that? Especially in the northern hemisphere. Okay? Now, sharing the things that makes life good will make it even better. Okay? Now, in 2006, Pluto's newly discovered moons are officially named Nix and Hydra. And our birth is in 1944. Ray Davies, one of my personal favorites, British singer-songwriter and guitarist from the Kinks. Did Waterloo Sunset, Lola, Celluloid Heroes, and Come Dancing, among other things, right? Yes, indeed. Born in Muswell Hill, North London in England, and still around, and that's what we got for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for coming by. Got a little bit more energy, right? Okay. Stay with me, though. Don't let me get too manic. Leave me comments, please. What you want me to talk about, what you don't want me to talk about, how fast you want me to talk, how slow you want me to talk. Can't help it. East Coast, right? In the blood. All right. Today's keyword is collecting, and the color is yellow and green saltwater taffy. Appreciate and love every single one of you. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Today is the 6th. Happy astro-catting.